Hello student, welcome to next practical of Advanced Java Programming. Today we see the practical number 16, write a program to implement chat server using server socket and socket class. Okay, so in this practical we use the server socket and socket class to establish the connection between the or simple we create one chat server. So Java provides the socket programming approach for communication between the client and server. A user can write the code for both client and server as well as UDP and TCP datagram. By using Java network communication feature, we can create the interactive application to communicate with the new work. Okay, so simple in this practical, we write two programs, one for client, one for server, and execute the program on two different CMD. Okay, so open two CMDs, and in first CMD execute the server program, and in second CMD, that is command prompt, in second command prompt execute the client program. So we simple get the one chat application, and that program we see in this practical. The program outcome of this practical is like basic knowledge, discipline knowledge, experiment and practice, engineering tools, individual teamwork and communication. So these are some programming outcomes of this practical. And after this practical, student able to develop an application using server and server socket class. Second is student able to create a chat application in client server environment. Okay. So here some theoretical part is there, constructor for server socket, methods of server socket, then constructor of socket class, methods of socket class. These are all theoretical part we see in the theory, and all students remember this part. Okay, all constructor, all methods are very important, and so all students read this part and remember what is the use of this every constructor, every method. That is also very important. Okay. So now we turn to program. We develop a program to design a chat application. Okay, so write a program to using server and socket and server socket to create chat application. I will demonstrate this program in this practical. So let's start the practical. First, there are two programs. First, remember, one program is for server side and one program is for client side. Okay, so first we see the server side program. In server program, first we import the two package, import java.net and import java.io package, input output package. Then we define one class, my server. Okay, in class first we define the main method which may throw the exception. Okay, so main method is public static void main, and this method may be throw the exception. So we write the code throws exception. Okay, then inside main method we create one object of server socket. So this program is for server side. So for server side we use the server socket, and the socket class is for client side. Okay, so server socket we create one object, SS object is the object of server socket, and inside the server socket we pass one pass the host name. Then socket class we create one object of socket S, and then by accept method we try to establish the connection between socket and server socket. Okay, so S is equal to SS is the object of server socket and accept is the method used to establish the connection between the server and server socket. This is the port number 3333 port number. Okay, the next one we create one object of data input stream. DIN is the object of data input stream which is used for the input purpose, and inside the constructor we pass the method get input stream. So the method is used to get the input stream. Similarly we create one output stream, data output stream. Dout is the object of data output stream, and we pass the method get output stream. So remember two methods, get input stream is used for the get the input, and get output stream to get the output. Okay, then next one we create one object of buffer reader. Buffer reader is class to get the output from keyboard, or we can say get the output from user, or that is we get the output obviously from keyboard. So BR is the object of buffer reader. Buffer reader, inside the buffer reader class we pass the new input stream reader system.in. Okay, so it is simple. This code is written for the get the input from keyboard. Okay, then we define two strings, str and str2, both are blank string, and define one condition, while is not str is not equal to stop. Okay, so if this string is equal to stop, then str.in read utf. So it is read utf is also one method used to get the data. Okay, used to get the input data that is typed by the keyboard. System output dot then this string, the data is stored in the string, and that string is printed. That string is printed in console by using system.out.print, and client says str. Then next one, str2 br read line. This method also used to get the next line text. Then dout write utf string 2. Then next method is flush. We used to get the next chart application. When you enter number of messages, that time flush method also used to clear the previous data. Then we lastly close the dn data input stream, then we close the socket class, then we close the server socket class. So this is program for server side. So it is quite difficult, but try to understand the every line of the code, why it is written in the program. Next we understand the client side program. It is similar like server, but here first we import two packages, then we define one class my client. Then we define main method public static void main string argument throws exception. Here we not use server socket. Here we use the socket class. We create one object of socket s is equal to new socket, and inside socket first parameter is hostname and second parameter is our port number. Okay, then similarly we create two object, one object for data input stream and one object of data output stream, and use the two methods get input stream and get output stream. Again we use the buffer reader, same code. Why? Because we create a chat application. Server also send the data, client also send the data, server also receive the data, client also receive the data. So for that, buffer reader is the class which also give the input from keyboard. Okay, then here we use read line method used to get the next line text. Then we use the output utf class. Then we use flush class also. Then we define the system.out.printin. Okay, so in string 2 we define the data which is take from client. Okay, string 1 and string 2. String 1 is for server, string 2 is for string client, and this message is print like server says str2. Okay, so then last we close the output stream, and at last we close the socket class. Okay, so this program is for client side. Okay, save this program. Both programs save similarly. First server program is saved by my server class server.java, and second my client.java. Okay, then open the command prompt. Okay, so open command prompt. Open two command prompt. First is for client and second is for server. Okay, so I open two command prompt here. Two command prompt. First I execute the server side program. Okay, so my program is name is my server. Okay, so my server. So first command is java c space file name dot java. Okay, then program compiled successfully. Then run the program java space file name. Okay, our program is executed successfully. Okay, in first command prompt I run the my server program. Okay, so in second command prompt run this client side program. Okay, so java c space file name dot java. Okay, then next command java space file name. Okay, so both program are run successfully. Then I send the message from client to server. Okay, so for client I return hi server. Okay, so that message is I type in CMD of my client. Okay, that message is received in the server side. Okay, then in server side I receive I send some message hi client. Okay, and that message is received in server side. Okay, then welcome. Okay, so client send the message welcome. Okay, so the message is display like this welcome. Okay, and then client said thank you, and that message also received in the server side. Okay, so by this way we can create the chat application. Okay, this program is you can run on two different machines also, but here I use same machine for that I use two CMD and run the program parallelly. Okay, so this is simple program to create chat application by using server socket and socket class. Okay, all student carefully write the programs and try to understand this program and complete the manuals and try to execute the program. Okay, thank you.